Good afternoon, lovely community. Asiana here, just live streaming with you from Karma Yoga Studio. It's wonderful, wonderful to be with you. If you can, feel free to kind of chime in here on the chat window and just kind of let me know who's here. It's nice to get a little energetic hit. And please feel free to share this video at any time. It's recorded and yeah, it'll be available. So anything we can really do to support each other, right? To support each other on the planet during this really kind of wild time. Just mad love and respect and so much gratitude for all of our healthcare workers, everybody that's on the front line, the first responders, all of you that are out there, and really all of us that have experienced any kind of trauma. Really, I hope that this class, these movements can really support us kind of clearing our field, defragmenting our systems, and really helping us get really kind of centered and grounded in our own energy so we can both serve our own health and vitality, but really extend this to all of those around us that are in need. So as we strengthen our breath, right, we're strengthening the breath of the collective. Yeah. Briefly, I'm just going to start us off today with a little bit more vigorous movement just to move energy, move it out. And by vigorous, I don't mean like fast. I don't mean difficult. Just make sure that your body is comfortable, right, the whole time, and just adapt anything to support you. And then we'll come into a bit of yoga asana just to kind of smooth out and integrate all energies. And I'd like to leave us with a bit of a yoga nidra practice at the very end, this deep relaxation, just to really support us dipping deeper into that parasympathetic state as much as possible. So with no further ado, again, thank you for your presence here. Let's go to our mat. Let's have a couple of blocks or anything that can act as a block, books or Tupperware. We're going to actually begin standing up today. And just have your feet a little bit wider than your hip bones here, a little buoyancy to your knees. And just take a moment and kind of lift and spread the toes. Maybe a little bit of a sway kind of on the front edge of your feet and then your heels. And then as much as possible, just kind of spread the toes, pinky toe to the pointer toe onto the earth. A little press with the knees and just start to kind of sense the pores of your feet, kind of opening up like these little ears, if you will, kind of listening to the heartbeat of the earth. Mm-hmm. The arms are just kind of draped next to your hips and just nice and easy. We're going to start to let the torso do a little bit of a sway side to side. There'll be a bit of a bounce to the knees. And we're just starting off real gentle here. Let the jaw relax. Any sort of sounding exhales, sighs are welcome. It's kind of letting go of the events of the day. Maybe any energies from particular clients that you worked with, kind of letting go of kind of some intensities. You can let your arms start to swing a little bit more out to the side, even with the shoulders. You can imagine just any energy that's not yours, just kind of flinging off of your fingertips, right, to be transformed. Just kind of gently wringing out the spine. Maybe the arms go a little bit higher. Whew. Breath is full. And then the arms come pretty even with the shoulders once more. The head can kind of follow the twist gently. And then let the arms kind of softly lower. Good, and then we're just gonna keep the gaze forward now. And we're gonna pick up the pace with the arms. So it's primarily the torso here. You can imagine kind of the spin cycle on your washing machine. And so the front hand's gonna start to tap the lungs. The back hand's gonna gently tap the mid-back, loose fists. And then from here, speed it up just a bit. The gaze is forward, there's a bounce to the knees. Maybe a little bit faster for just a little longer. Good, and then let it start to slow down. Let the arms kind of go to slack, swinging next to your hips. And then start to walk the feet a little closer. Little horse-lift exhale. Good. And now, a little buoyancy in the knees still. We're just going to bring our fingertips to our lungs, and we're just going to tap the chest, upper chest here, side to side. And just let the body kind of move in a natural sway. And tapping. And we're going to get a little strange, maybe, and just don't sweat it, right? Little bounce. So we're going to jog to the one side of our mat and then the other. Keep that motion going. So when we get a little bit kind of weird, these movements that we might not normally do, whatever normal it is, we start to interrupt some synapses in our brain. We move into a deeper place of presence and really just sloughing off rigidity. Good, and then come back to center. And we're gonna just give that a nice little 3 taps. Bring the palms together and brush the hands together. Just to feel a little bit of heat. And then we're gonna take this pretty slow. We'll bring the palms to our chin. Gently brush up your face. Over the crown of your head, the back of your head, the back of your neck, sides of your neck, your throat. Brush over your heart, your belly, your waist to your low back, sacrum. Brush slowly down the backs of your legs as you just kind of drape forward. And then slowly brush up the inner legs, rounding up vertebrae by vertebrae. Now the backs of the hands are going to come together here through your throat, your third eye, and at the top of that, we're going to fling the palms open. And just kind of move slowly. The arms are going to drape next to you. And then again, hands to your low back. Drape over the backs of your legs. Receive your own touch, right? And then the hands brush up the inner front of your legs. Backs of the hands together. Right? Like a fountain of release. Arms just kind of float next to you. We'll do that one more time. And then this time, just let the hands float next to the hips. Little bend to the knees as it's comfortable, and just close the eyes down and tune into 5 full slow breaths here. Yeah, just noticing any and all sensation as you bring your mind to your body, and then just really feel your body breathing. Maybe a little tingling. Good, and instill that sense of kind of listening with the soles of your feet, kind of the soul of the earth listening to you. Now we're going to tune into our midline as we sweep our arms out beside us, right? Biceps by ears. And then from here, the backs of the hands are coming together as we dive through our crown, our third eye, our throat, and our heart. Feel your midline as you bow all the way forward. The backs of the hands are still together, connecting to the center of the earth. Palms open next to the outer feet. And then we're rounding up, biceps by ears lift. And again, the backs of your hands dive through your center. You can close your eyes and we'll continue this movement. 2 more rounds of breath. Really allow your awareness to kind of light up through the center of your spine. This connects the right and left hemispheres. Smoothing the field inside of you and all around you. And now this time as you bow forward, just stay here. Fingertips just kind of draping toward the earth, maybe a little sway. Maybe a little bit of a wave through the spine, a little shake out or a little bounce. And tune into your breath, breathing. And as you slow the breath down here in the standing forward fold, just feel this kind of flush through your heart, your throat, your brain, and just pouring out anything that no longer serves you. Pour it out the crown of your head. 3 more breaths. Good. And then from here, just bring your right knee to the earth and then your left knee. So we're in tabletop on all 4s. Inhale. Start to pull the pubic bone open, the sit bones open behind you, belly long. Heart's gonna lift forward, a little inner gaze up here, so you're arcing through the back body, right? And then exhale, slow, scoop the tailbone and just round through the back body, chin toward throat, little cat-cow movements. Please, 3 more just like that. Let your awareness slowly ride the current through your spine. Really in an extremely unhurried way, the breath guides the movements. And last one here. Now breathe in, come to a neutral spine and slide the left palm under your sternum. As you straighten the left elbow, circle the right arm straight out from your crown and then reach the right arm to the sky. Make a loose fist with the right hand and swirl the wrist in one direction. And now the other, and slide your gaze toward the earth. Good, good. Now inhale, press that right palm open, gaze toward the right thumb, reach. And then exhale, string the right arm underneath your left armpit. Come to the outer edge of your right shoulder, the side of your head. Please walk your left fingertips to the front of your mat. Or the left hand can stay on the earth next to your face. Scoop the hips a tiny bit to the right. 3 breaths. Now breathe in and press the left hand. We'll unstring the right arm. We'll reach the right arm back to the sky. And then reach the right fingertips behind you, a little peek over the right shoulder, And then just bring the right hand to the earth under your shoulder, so table, and move through one slow round of cat-cow. Right? It can be pretty speedy out there. So as we're kind of smoothing and integrating energies, we're now going to just slow it down. Right palm under your sternum. Circle the left fingertips over your crown and then the left arm to the sky. Little fist with that left hand and swirl the wrist. Opposite direction, gaze toward the earth. And then that palm, that left palm spreads open. Gaze to the left thumb, big breath in. And then exhale, string. Left arm under right armpit, outer edge of your shoulder, side of your head. Either the right fingertips to the front of your mat, or if it's comfortable, you can keep the hand next to your face. Scoot the hips a little bit left. Just let yourself tune into 3 breaths. You're just gathering all of your energies. And then as we breathe in next, the right hand's next to our face, we'll unstring the left arm. Left arm lifts back to the sky. And then reach the left fingertips behind you, a little peek over your shoulder. And then the left hand comes to the earth under your shoulder. Move through one round of cat-cow. Right, any variations, welcome. Now lengthen the spine, please. Tuck the toes of your right foot and just reach the right leg straight behind you. Keep the toes on the earth for a moment and then just start to do a little bit of a pulse through that right heel. Slight rocking motion. And then breathe in and lift the right leg even with the hip straight behind you. Point the right toes, knee to forehead, little squeeze. Take that movement twice more through your breath. Good. And now reach the leg behind you. Aim the toes to the right. Step the foot beside you, hip height. Roll onto the outer edge of your right foot and move through one sort of cat-cow-esque movement there, just to articulate the spine. And then bring your forearms either to the earth or a block or a book. We're going to relax the back of our neck here. We'll track the elbows back a tiny bit. Now take a deep inhale. And the exhale is a little hissing sound. It goes. Pop it out at the end. 2 more. Last breath here, and visualize this breath as just kind of polishing the inner body. Now stay here in silence, 1 breath. Now we'll lift the elbows, hands under shoulders, and just kind of working this out in your body. We'll lift that right leg beside us, circle the leg behind you, give it a little lengthening here, and then bring the knee to the earth. Next breath in, we'll reach the left leg straight behind us. Tuck the toes, keep the toes on the earth for now. And then we'll do a little bit of a kind of pressing through the heel, a little rocking motion, really feeling into the toe joints. Yeah. And then let's breathe in and lift that leg pretty even with the hip straight behind you. Point the toes, knee toward chest or forehead. 2 more just like that. Good. Now reach the leg behind you. Aim the toes to the left. Step the foot beside you, hip height. Roll to the outer edge of the left foot and then move through one sort of cat-cow-esque movement here. The spine. And then forearms to the earth. All right, now relax the back of your neck. Now 3 full slow breaths with that hissing vibration sound. And maybe you visualize kind of a color illuminating through your body. Maybe you visualize kind of releasing kind of any sort of sludge out of the pores. You can let it go. Couple more here. Last one. Good. Stay here for one breath in silence. And now we'll lift the forearms. We're going to lift that left leg beside us, circle the leg behind you, and then bring the knee to the earth. And now we're just going to do these slow circles through the hips. So they're going to kind of hover over the sit bones, then circle to the right, a little scoop toward the earth through center, and then the left. Continue that for a few rounds, and then just feel free to get really organic, intrinsic with this, right? Maybe the head and the neck stir with that as well. Like an SH sound to wash the field. Switch directions. Couple more rounds here. All right, now let the hips come to the earth here. Little bend to the elbows, and then roll the belly to the earth, the diaphragm, the chest, and the forehead. Walk your hands off of your mat about shoulder distance. We're just going to let the hands kind of dome like spider fingers. Then press the tops of the feet gently. Inhale, start to wave the heart open, the throat as you pull the ears back. And then exhale, come all the way down. All right, take that movement, a couple more rounds of breath. And if you want, maybe light up the third eye with that sound. One more. Now we'll actually do that 2 more rounds of breath, but this time let the head kind of rotate in one direction, little stir, and then the other. Good, and then another breath in, little lazy upward dog. Ooh. Then exhale, belly to the earth, diaphragm, chest, and forehead. Slide your hands on either side of your rib cage. We're just going to press over the knees. Exaggerate rounding through the back body here. And then bring your sit bones all the way to your heels and let your forehead either rest on the earth or on a block. Good deep inhale here. Light up your third eye, right? And then exhale through pursed lips, right? Like you're kind of blowing out a candle. A long, slow blow, releasing any energy that no longer serves, any energy that's not here right now. 2 more. Good. Now stay here. A very slow sway of the head side to side, and just let that massage right above your brow. And then come to stillness, 3 breaths. We'll scoop the tailbone now. We'll lift onto all fours. Hands are spread wide, fingers, tuck the toes. Now lift the knees and let's come to our first down dog here of class. Yeah. So down dog, we're gonna bend the right knee, lift the right heel, and then press the left hand in the left heel. And then just switch that out. There's no hurry here. Just gonna start to open up the backs of the legs. And just take that one more time on each side. Let the head and the neck be as soft as possible. And then eventually you just draw your heels toward the earth. It's okay if they don't quite touch. And then you're just drawing the waist away from the armpits. Soften the inside of your heart. And see if you can kind of tune into 3 full, slow breaths and just really filling yourselves out. Good. And then just very slow steps forward. All right, heel toe the feet. Come to the front of your mat. Feet are about 2 fist distances apart. Take a breath in and slide your hands mid-shins. Lengthen your spine. Now take a breath out, forward fold. Bend your knees fairly deeply here, and it's a slow reverse swan dive. Come all the way up. Palms touch above your head. Maybe a tiny back bend. And then slide your hands heart center. Now breathe in, hands open next to your hips. Biceps by ears. Palms touch. Find a tiny back bend. And then exhale, hands heart center. Really your midline, presence. 2 more just like that. It's like you're pressing into the earth and rising up into you. Sun, the moon, heart. Last one, please. And as the hands land at heart center, pause here. Shoulders roll back and down. Breathe. Listen to the sound of your breath. And relax your pelvic floor. Release the fingertips next to your hips. You bring your hands now to your waist. And we're going to step the left foot right behind us and just kind of angle the foot about 45 degrees. And then just start to bend into the right knee here. Now breathe in and sweep your biceps by your ears. So this is warrior 1. And then exhale, we're going to kind of pull the right pubic bone back and we're just going to kind of reach slightly forward. So a little strength and balance, just slightly. And then inhale, rise up, belly to heart. You might find a tiny back bend. And then again, exhale, pull the pubic bone back. And we're just going to bow slightly forward, press through your back heel. 1 more just like that. You got it. Now breathe in, warrior 1. Now breathe out, take a slow bow forward. Slide your hands, palms up next to your hips. So torso is parallel to the earth. Take a full breath in. And then if it feels comfortable, interlace your hands at your sacrum. Pull knuckles toward the back wall. Reach shoulders and ears away from each other. You can stay here. Or kind of bow a little bit deeper. It's a little humble warrior here. Relax your neck if you're bowing deeper. We have just 2 breaths. Press into the back heel, slowly rise up. Release your hands, give it a shoulder roll, wrist, shake out the hands, fingers. 1 more, just like that. Inhale, biceps by ears lift. Now exhale, hands heart center, pivot on the ball of your back foot. We're going to step into the right foot and lift the left knee straight out in front of us, a little balance here. Now inhale, biceps by ears, keep that left knee lifted. And then exhale, anchor the left foot, bent knee, airplane arm. Inhale, lift. Exhale, 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands heart center, bounce the knees, maybe a little sway, the head, the neck. Horselet, exhale. And then come to stillness. 3 breaths. It's the illumination of your awareness. And then release the fingertips next to your hips. Hands to your waist, and we'll step the right foot straight behind us. Start to bend the left knee. Then breathe in, right biceps by ears, so warrior 1. Now breathe out, pull the left pubic bone back a little bit, and then it's just a slight bow forward. It's really a nice kind of core strengthener. Inhale, rise up. You're going to want to anchor the left big toe. Exhale, slight bow forward, like all that length through your spine, soften the back of your neck. 1 more. Now inhale, rise all the way up. Warrior 1, maybe a little back bend. And then exhale, come all the way forward so your torso is parallel to the earth, hands palms up next to your hips. Pause here, press through the back heel, and then maybe interlace your hands, pull shoulders and ears away from each other. And then if you can come a little deeper into your humble warrior, feel free to do so. Just soften the neck. 3 breaths. And breathe in, press into the back heel to rise up. Release your hands, shoulder roll, wrist. 1 more. Yeah, biceps by ears, lift. And then hands heart center as you pivot onto the ball of the back foot. We're stepping into the left foot. Lift the right knee straight out in front of you, a little balance. Now breathe in, biceps by ears. Lift, lift, lift. And exhale, we're going to anchor the right foot to the earth, airplane arm. A few more. Now inhale, lift. Hold the inhale. Lift higher. Hold the inhale. Hold it. Hold it. And then exhale, slow. Shoulders relax. Float your arms down, hands, palms up, hands just straight next to your hips, and close the eyes. Maybe a little sway. Just notice sensation, right? That's all. It's everything. Now breathe in and just scoop the hands, heart center, right? Just feel this kind of illumination of gratitude, love, honoring. And if it feels available for you to lift your heels, little balance, and then bend your knees and lower into a little squat. And if that's not comfortable, just come to a seated cross-legged position for 3 rounds of breath. Let the inhale kind of light up the center of your spine from your root to your crown. And then as you exhale, just feel that illumination is kind of filling out your whole body. and the field around you. 2 more. And then reach the arms out in front of you. You're going to counterbalance by leaning forward. I'm going to stretch the low back here, maybe a little wag of the tailbone, and just kind of working it out. Sit bones to the earth. Ooh. Keep the arms reaching straight out next to the knees. Make sure you got enough space behind you because we're going to round down slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. Reach your legs up toward the ceiling. Reach your arms up toward the ceiling. Whew. And we're going to give it a big old shake out. So kick the ankles, start to shake the hands, the wrists, the knees, maybe bounce the sacrum a little bit. Deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale, sigh. Shake it out. Faster, faster. 2 more breaths. Hug the knees to your belly. A little bit of a sway, side to side. If it's okay for your neck, lift your forehead to your knees. And then bring your head to the earth. Bring your feet to the earth. And then from here, just start to straighten out your legs. Bring your hands palms up next to the hips. Now just stick with me here. Let the whole body relax as much as possible. Give it a long open mouth exhale. Let go. 1 more just like that. Let go even more. This whole kind of flush of energy. Good. And now with your next inhale, we're going to lift the right leg just about an inch above the earth. Hold it there. Keep breathing. Keep the right leg lifted. Another deep inhale. And then next exhale, let the leg drop. Stay here and just watch that flush of energy. Relax. Now breathe in. Lift the left leg about an inch above the earth. Keep breathing. Keep the leg lifted. 1 more inhale. And then exhale, drop the leg. Relax. Notice. Now inhale, make really tight fists with both hands, as tight as possible. Keep breathing. Get a little bit tighter, a little bit tighter. Take a deep breath in. And now exhale, release. Hands relax. Good, and now next inhale. Stretch your palms open as wide as possible. Keep breathing, keep stretching the hands wider, wider, even wider. A little bit wider, take a deep inhale, stretch hands. And exhale, relax. That flush energy. And now the whole body relaxed from the crown of your head, the tips of your toes. Tips of your toes to the crown of your head. soften the space behind your eyes as you feel your whole brain relax. The inner orbit of your ears soften. And as the jaw relaxes, feel the root of your tongue relax as well. Kind of inside your throat, and relaxing the brain stem. And as your whole spine relaxes, feel kind of the muscles around the spine go totally slack. And then soften your pelvic floor even more. Soles of your feet and the palms of your hands. Relax, released, surrender. And now just notice the sensations of your breath inside your nostrils. As you inhale, the breath connects at the top, at your third eye, like the pinnacle of a pyramid. And then as you exhale, just watch the breath release out of your nostrils and just the space right in front of your heart. Stay connected to this breath. The third eye. Inhale. And the exhale, kind of linger in front of your heart. And now with your next inhale, let that illuminate your third eye. And this time as you exhale, send that illumination through your whole spine to your root. And then inhale at your root. And exhale to your third eye. 2 more just like that. And then just release any visualization, any breath control. Just rest in a place of open awareness. Relax even more. Completely held. Totally supported. And now from this place of connection, start to invite slow stirs through your fingers and your toes. Maybe a little sway of your head and your neck. You might even reach your arms overhead for a full body stretch. Right, this field of embodiment totally connected to you as you bend your knees. Just roll to one side. Just noticing a few breaths here. And then with the support of your upper body, come to a seated position. Yeah. You can keep your eyes closed, and if it feels all right, just bring your palms together in front of your heart. This is Anjali Mudra, right? Anjali, it translates as an offering, right? We offer our practice to the highest good of all beings, tending to the vitality of our own breath, tends to the vitality of the collective breath. And let's join here together in one final silent Om. We'll do this as if we were doing it audibly, but we'll just do it inside and sense that vibration inside and all around you. Just take a gentle breath in. Open mouth exhale. And we'll inhale here for silent Om. Namaste. Thank you again for tuning in live stream, and please do feel free to share this. It'll be available. And just thank you so much for holding space as we really honor you. Have a beautiful rest of your day. I'll end this stream now. Namaste.